Hello, another Blunt Truth knife review. And this time we've got the Buck Alpha Hunter, made of a nice 3mm thick piece of 154 cm Paul Boss heat treating. Of course, that didn't work so well on the collar I tested, but we'll see how the 154 cm works with Boss heat treating as opposed to the S30V Buck when I test it. I actually have used this knife a lot. You can probably tell there's some wear here and there. Tough knife. Nice rosewood scales. They're brass riveted bolsters holding it in, so you can't take them off, but it's not really a problem. It's round, kind of a round grip. You know, it's rounded, which makes it really bulky, but it also makes it very comfortable. It's one of the most comfortable knives I've ever used in your hand. Really, really nice. Beautiful, obviously. I like the rosewood. Looks nice. Of course, that's all a matter of opinion. The aesthetics. Works well. The obviously it's a full tang right through, and it sticks out a little bit on the bottom of the grip and the top, but it's not enough, and they kind of rounded the edges a little and smoothed them, and it's not enough to bother you. You don't even really feel it when you're gripping the knife, so that's not a problem. Got some really aggressive jimping up here, but it's not sharp. It's just there's big lands and, you know, big grooves, and it's got a long amount, so you can really, you know, get a lot of choices of where to put your thumb. Really good on the jimping. Really works good. Hollow ground blade. Not very close to the spine, so it's really, you know, narrow grind down here. Nice thick 3mm piece, as I said. It maintains a lot of the thickness right up to the tip, so it's going to have a really strong tip. 3.5, I think it was 3.5. When I give you measurements and weights, I'm weighing them on a digital scale and measuring them myself. I don't go by a website, because I find websites are often wrong. 3.5. 3.5 inch blade, cutting edge. And 154 cm is ranked up there with S30V. Depending on the heat treating, it can be as hard or not as hard, and it's, you know, heat treating means everything. But not much else to say about it. I want to show you the sheath, because it's got your traditional really thick, obviously very thick leather sheath, and it kind of goes, I don't like leather generally because it holds a lot of moisture and heavy, and I just don't really like leather, but in this case it goes with the style of the knife well, with the rosewood. It fits the knife. Nice sheath. I like it. Really heavy duty. And without the sheath, the knife weighs almost 7 ounces. So pretty heavy knife. But with a fixed blade like this, you don't worry much about weight. You know, an ounce or two here or there. I don't anyway. I have gutted a few deer with it. It worked good for that. And I've done a little woodwork with it, and I got, doing woodwork, it got little tiny chips in the edge here and there. I had to sharpen them out, but you know, we'll see if it chips when I test it in the test. It's got a nice lanyard hole. It's part of the blade, obviously, part of the blade tang. So that's about it about it. I'm going to do some testing, cardboard and wood as usual. Watch that in part 2, and right now enjoy a little bit of macro close-up on it. Okay, thank you. Oh, one more thing. Price on it is about $85 online, give or take $5. So it's a little up there in price, but you know, that's where it's at. Thank you. Handle's kind of scratched to hell, but beautiful knife.